Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Cynthia, and in this video, I want to update my channel. I've attempted to do this already, and I go off on tangents about my mental health, and that's something that I really want to share, but probably not right now because that's not the point. I'm just working on my mental health, and I think it's really important. But we're gonna move on, even though you don't know what had just happened. But I just really want to say that mentally I'm feeling a lot better. And that was like the whole point of the other videos that I'm not posting right now about how I got here. And it's like magic. It's not magic. It's being consistent. I've been consistent with taking my vitamins. I've been consistent with getting outside and getting sun. I've been consistent with holding myself responsible and paying attention to what I'm doing and paying attention to the things that I need to be doing and the things that I haven't been doing so that way I can start doing them. For example, my dishes. Yep, I can go weeks without doing my dishes and they can just sit in that sink. But I want to start cooking, and I want to have a healthy routine and a healthy way to do things. And I want to be able to live comfortably, and I don't want to be eating fast food all the time. And I really want to be feeling good each and every day and enjoying everything. But I also want things to be simplified. Like, for example, cooking. A lot of people don't like to cook because you got like all the mess and it's like unorganized. But the truth is that you get better at being organized and kind of being faster and using less dishes and like cleaning as you go, as you work on it. It's just doing it and kind of trucking along and kind of getting through those difficult times of having like too many dishes and having huge mess and using lots of ingredients and ingredients going bad and all of that. So, but the good thing is that I am poor. I have like $2 in my account right now. Hopefully I get paid today. Fingers crossed. And so my whole kitchen is basically empty. I have like maybe a quarter gallon of milk left. I finished my eggs today. I have no eggs. I have no bread. But I have 3 cans of soup. I have rice. I have a can of chicken. I have a little bit of canned pineapple left. I have pineapple chunks, but I have like maybe a quarter can left, maybe about. And then I have like one little string cheese left. And I think I have an apple or two. And I have a bag of salad, but it's so old. It looks okay, but I don't think it's okay. Yeah. That's what I have. And I'm kind of excited because even though I have no food, really, I have food, but I don't have a lot of food. I can't go much longer, right, without going to the grocery store. I need to go to, so that's why I'm hoping I get paid so I can go to the grocery store today and get some food, or I want to get a burger because I haven't had a burger in a long time. But I want to get to the point where I'm making my meals. I think ideally it's good to like make a dinner and then have that dinner for lunch the next day, and then make dinner and then have lunch the next day, right? And things like that. My work schedule is going to be shifting, so I'm going to be working, like going into work like at lunchtime, and I do a 10-hour shift. So I'll be getting off of work like at 10. And so I'll be having dinner at work. Yay. So I think that would be good to like to do that. To be able to like cook a meal and then be able to bring my leftovers of my meal, like my dinner, for dinner at work. And it can be, and it's simple. It's not even that much. It just seems like a lot, and it's very difficult with one person, for like a single person. But that's the idea. But I'm working on it, and I'm really excited because I do feel like I am a lot closer to it. And like I said, I've just been trying to really hard kind of fix this. I have a lot to fix, with myself, not only my lifestyle in that way, but also exercising. I have like 80 pounds to lose, about, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited to start doing that again. I feel a lot better about it, but also my mess that I started last week, it's still here. I did work on it. So in that box, this box, this box, and this box, I have materials for my collages. I like to do art and I like to do collages. So that's full of papers. I also have maybe 50 or so magazines for pictures. And then I have my filing. Let's see if I can. My filing right there. My filing and then this is empty now. And then my military papers are now in the smaller box back there somewhere on the other side of this table that you can't see through. But everything's kind of organized in their categories. I do have some papers up here that I kind of need to go through. And stuff like this, I need to kind of throw away too. But it's I don't know. I want to look at it before I do that to see if that's something that I even want to do, because that is from my local library. And yeah. So as far as this paper, I need to go through all this piece of papers, because what I need to do is I need to go through every single piece of paper, and I need to throw away every single piece of paper that I possibly can, like these little things too. Like these things you don't think are problems. But if you have 100 of them, it's a problem. You got to throw them all away. It's 100 of them, or and all this just crazy stuff. And then, and it's not going to be a perfect system at first, but I would love to be able to get a good system in place for paper and data, because I have you see right here. This is one of my external hard drives right here. So I have 2 of them with documents that I need to go through and delete and stuff like that. And then I have a laptop too in that closet that doesn't turn on, but the hard drive still has data on it that's really old. The last time I saw it was 2012, I think. 2012 or 2013. Long time ago now, which is mind-blowing. But I need to check it out, so that way I can go in there and clean it out and delete everything that needs to be deleted. Because the time now is to cull and to purge and to get rid of everything that I possibly can. I don't have a lot of things, but I still have too much. It's just really unorganized. Because I have supplies, I have cleaning materials everywhere, and so yeah. And then I want to fix my kitchen too, because like I said, I want to cook. So I'm going to reorganize my kitchen, but I haven't been really good at it, and it kind of just drives me a little nutty, because, and it's not hard to put everything in different places, but I really want to put everything I use daily in one drawer. Everything I use daily, my measuring spoons, measuring cups, those sorts of things all in one place. And then I want to put my less used things, or I really don't know, but that's kind of what I'm going to work on too. It's going to be a work in progress. That's what it is. But the whole point of doing this is because this is the stepping stone of getting my business going. Because the only way that I can have my business successful is if I am somewhat successful personally with functioning. If I'm not functioning, if I can't keep up with, my budget is a mess. Like I said, I got $2. That's a mess. And why do I have $2? The truth is I just took off time off of work, and I really can't. I cannot do that. I need to be working my days. And so I think that's why I'm really excited about working 4 days coming up instead of 5 days, because it's going to give me 3 days off a week. That way I can really start working on this. the last time that I had 10-hour shift, I had that intention, but I wasn't mentally sound. And I had a lot of mental things I really still needed to work on. And I did that last year. And now it's just the remnants of taking time off of work, because who wants to work when you don't have to? You know what I mean? But I have to, because I need money. So I cannot do that anymore. So working 10-hour shifts, gonna kind of suck, but I'll make it work, you know? And maybe eventually I'll be able to shift that start time earlier, so that way I'm not working so late, you know? But I used to get off work at 11:30 at night and even like 1 o'clock in the morning. So traditionally I would get off late anyways, but I am trying to make it better. And it just makes me a little nervous about my mental health to now I'll be working late. But the truth is I still don't like go to bed that early most of the time. Sometimes I'm so like tired or I don't feel very good that sometimes I will go to bed like at 8 or 10 o'clock, but it's not too bad because I'll be getting off at 10. And so hopefully I can come home, be showered, and be in bed by like 11:30. And then that should give me enough time. And that's usually when I go to bed anyways now. So it shouldn't be that big of a difference. But it will give me my mornings. So the plan is right now is to, when I wake up in the morning, I need to roll up, and just go for a walk. Like this morning, I just walked around the block. And it doesn't take too long. And so it's a small block. So I'll just walk around the block a little bit every morning. And then eventually I really want that to build a good like system in place to where I start taking walks in the morning or I start running in the morning. Probably not for a while. I probably need to lose like 50 pounds before I start actually running because I've been sedentary for years. My ligaments, my tendons are all like tight and short. I'm not a doctor. I don't practice like physical health or training or coaching or anything like that. It's just common sense to know if you don't stretch your ligaments and your tendons, right, and your muscles, they're going to be short. So that's why you can get hurt if you go too hard too soon, because everything's short and now you're expecting it like to go from like as far as it can go here. You're trying to put it here. It's gonna cause issues. So I want to kind of build things up, loosen things up, and so I want to do more than just walking. I want to incorporate my calisthenics and things like that. Just normal body weight calisthenics sort of exercises like flutter kicks and like leg lifts and arm circles, which those are sort of the things that I do now. I'm just not very consistent with it, so we'll see if but I'm going to just start with walking a little bit just to kind of loosen everything up, because I've been stretching more at work because I feel like I've been hunching, you know, because I work on a computer, so I've been working a lot more on like sitting up and and stretching and reaching my arms out to kind of like open up the chest and things like that, and reaching up, because mobility, very important. It's like the most important thing. So, but as far as my store, I really need to revisit the Shopify because I know things have changed. So I need to do that. I need to look at it. It was already kind of complicated. Like yeah. But I don't want to hire somebody to do it because it's pretty simple. I just need to do it. And then I'm going to just do a soft launch with my tote bags. That's what I'm planning on it. And then I'm going to use the money that I make from the bags for my official big launch of my duffel bags and my tote bags. So I kind of want to use that. That's like the plan. So I'm going to organize that. And another thing I really need to do is I need to sell everything that I could possibly sell out of this house. Like all my Poshmark, all my clothes. I think I've shared in the past. Like, I have a whole tub of things. More than a tub. I have multiple tubs. I have a whole box, like one of those, those little boxes that I have, like the banker boxes, like the cardboard boxes that you can buy and fold up. And that's full of pants. And then everything else are shirts. And I have some dresses. And I think I have a skirt or two. And I have some baby clothes, like onesies and stuff. And I need to get all that posted. And then I also have things like around the house because I deactivated my OfferUp because I just don't want to be driving around moving and like meeting people, and because it's the worst. I would rather you buy something and me ship it to you because I just cannot. I don't have the time to commit to meeting someone at like 3:00 because more times than not, people are not going to see you at 3:00 most of the time. They're going to be like, I'm running late or I can't come today. And they tell you like last minute. And I can't do that. It's just rude. So I don't really want to do that kind of thing. But if I have to, I will. And then I think my sister, she wants to have like a garage sale. So I'm even to the point that those sorts of things, because a lot of those things I got for free anyways. I just go in and want to box everything up. And even the clothes and stuff. And just take it. If I can do a garage sale with her, I take off a day for that. Or at least half a day for that. So that way I can sell some of it. Because it's just taking up room in the house. And since I don't have a system, like a good system of like reselling, I don't want to spend too much time or keep holding it when I can have like $5 for it, because the $5 today is very valuable to me because I got $2. You know what I mean? Like if I had $7, that's a lot compared to $2, So that's just like my viewpoint and my perspective right now, but that's what's going on. And I will keep posting because we're going to keep moving this on. And hopefully my technology will get better. Because I have to buy a new work computer. Because I don't want to keep driving to work every single day. Even though now I'm going to be driving 4 days instead of 5 days. And you want to hear some really great news? Especially with like the gas prices and everything. I filled up my tank. I drive an SUV. And I filled up my tank 2 Mondays ago. Because I was like, I don't have a lot of money, and I need to make sure that I have gas for work for the following week. And so I went to work on Tuesday, and then I'm off in the middle of the week. So then I worked the weekend for 5 days. So I worked 6 days, and I even did an errand of laundry in that week, driving, and I still have like a quarter tank of gas. I don't know. But I did change my driving methods a little bit. Like just trying, because in Dallas, Texas, people love to hit those brakes. And I just hate it. I'm like, why hit your brake? Just take it off the gas. That will slow your car down. Just pay attention to the road and pace. Like, I don't know. Yeah, people just don't like drive like that. They're so reactive, and it's like, so I just have been giving myself even more space to prevent braking, but I still have to brake because these people just are so bad. And then and then I also haven't been running my AC. I've only run my AC in the car a couple times, and only for a short period of the drive, and that's saved. So I'm so excited that I still have gas. So I'm hoping, like I said, that I get paid today. I'm hoping that the holiday doesn't delay my pay until tomorrow, or even Friday. But if I have to, I have 3 cans of soup. I got a quarter tank of gas. I got some milk. I mean, I can make it if I have to. I'd prefer not to. But I will see you in the next one. I appreciate you being here, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to hearing from you.